Hello, it's me, Mayo Hosko, coming to you at 60 frames per second in 4K resolution. No sugar, no filler, just real whole egg, and welcome to my channel. Just wanted to remind you that we need to get up to 450 subscribers in order to build the Daily Bugle. So, if you want to see me build the Daily Bugle on my live streams as quickly as possible, please remember to share my channel with your friends and your family. Get them to subscribe, and then we can start building. All right. Let's begin part 2 of Train Month. Welcome, everyone. We just had a fantastic time watching Clicking Cliffs part 1 and part 2 of his 1,000 subscriber celebration for his 12-hour live streams that he's doing 2 of. And we have literally just come from over there. We're just waiting for some of those people to come into the chat because we're trying to get the what is it going? The raid, and we have a couple people over there from over there already. So let's put the banner up. Let's get a little bit of music going on in the background. Let me scroll down to where we can put this music on. Let's put the Daydreaming on, and let's adjust the music ever so slightly. Let's bring it down to 40, and we can start the show, get the show on the road. So of course we have StreamYard, but we also had Richard Cranium, who was in there a little bit earlier, Dusty Bricks, who was over on Cliff's chat, Johnny G, who was over on Clips chat, and now that I better do this before I forget about it. But we got to play the special thing for Dusty Bricks. Where is Dusty Bricks? Let me find the special thing for Dusty Bricks because we're going to make him feel worthy. Here we go.
Greetings, citizens of the world. This is Anonymous. We apologize for interrupting your normal stream. We must warn you, Dusty Bricks will be uploading content on his YouTube channel in the near future. Take this chance to prepare by stocking your house full of toilet roll. We repeat, Dusty Bricks' YouTube channel will be uploading content not suitable or interesting for most people. You have been warned. We are anonymous. We do not forgive. We do not forget. We are Legion.
So we just had to play that for Dusty Bricks. We already got our first person in the panel. It is Jeff. Hey Jeff.
How you doing?
How's life?
It's good, man. I had trouble sliding in.
Yeah, I see that you were trying to catch the end of Clip's 12-hour live stream, but we are now moving on over to part 2 of Train Month. They are good for the algorithm, Dusty. Now we just got to wait for more of those people to make their transition over here. Just waiting for that counter to go up. So how's your week gone, Jeff?
It's been fair, man. Very busy. How about your week?
Very busy too with a university and trying to get things organized. I am going to start with the locomotive.
Okay.
If I can get the box over here, it is this. If no one remembers, get it in the frame. Set 60336, the cargo train from this here. I've already built the telescopic handler thing
on Cliff's live stream, and you've already built a car and the battery charging station that came in that set. Now it's time to build all of the actual train stuff.
Okay.
So what have you got going on with Lego right now?
Well, I'm not going to build a train, but I'm going to build a train station.
Oh, nice.
I need to get this one together. For my city block, I really want the bus. And I actually have 2 of these sets I need to put together, but I'm just going to put one together tonight.
I'm just deleting old messages.
Well, that was nice. I just threw my pieces on the floor. Oh, put it way over there.
What's going on in that?
So what are you studying in school?
Applied Geographical Information Systems.
Okay.
So I'm going to angle this down, and we're going to start building.
I'll do the same thing because, yeah, you'll see what I'm doing. Well, I will tell you something funny at work today. So my degree's in accounting, but I've been in IT for the last 5 years, and I actually had to prepare a journal entry today. And it's the first time I've had to do it in 5 years, but I still remember how to do it. I did it for so many years. And when I gave it to the gal to upload, she's like, "Are you sure you know what you're doing?" I'm like, "Yeah, I'm pretty sure." Consider it stick, says Dusty. Hey, Dusty. And Richard Cranium's on. They teach you not to turn the map upside down in Unimail. Actually, let me mute myself while I open this bag.
So I'm just responding to something.
Okay, there we go.
Dusty says, "Do they teach you not to turn the map upside down at uni, Mayo?" No, they don't do so. Richard says, "So how are you liking the new cargo train so far? Do you like the last one better?" That's still up for debate. I'm gonna have to see how I feel after I get the build done, because there's always a lot of different comparisons you can make. But I'm just trying to manage some things. What's going on here? Because I am exhausted. But that's not going to stop us. So we need to open bag 2. Where's bag 2?
Yeah, so how, so you've been doing live streams all day, or?
Yeah, Cliff has just got done with his 12-hour live stream in celebration of him getting to 1,000 subscribers.
Okay, there you are. I'm
gonna mute myself while I open these bags.
Okay. I'm gonna see if I can send this. Let's see. I got a friend said to join us, but I am challenged here. So let's see if I can. Hey, Dusty, good to see you again, man.
Oh, right. What's going going on? Yeah, you're right about that, Dusty. Man, I am exhausted, but I'm gonna persist. So first we're gonna build the minifigure. Let's build the minifigure.
Okay.
Okay, there's one of the minifigs. Looks like he's the driver. I'm gonna put these other instructions off to my side here. I'm gonna put them down. And we're gonna turn the page. Yeah, so we got to build this is our bag too. I'm kind of building these a little bit out of order because I wanted to save some more fun stuff for this one. And I gotta get this thing done so that I can move on to other projects afterwards. So I am kind of working against clock right now. We got this will be 2.5 hours.
In Australia, do they do a full day at the Lego stores?
It's not really that big over here because there's not as many lugs that are active in all that stuff.
Okay.
I'm not even sure if my lug participates in. Sorry, if my local lug, because I'm not registered in a lug right now. I'm not even sure if they participate in a full day.
Okay. Well, it's a full day here in the States tomorrow. The closest Lego store is 2 hours away from me, but I'm still going.
Yeah, that's a long way to go to a Lego store. Yikes.
Well, I'm going to spend pretty much the whole day away from the house. I've got my niece is old enough to have kids that are like, I think he's turning 10. Anyway, he's getting a Lego set, and I'm dropping it by his house.
Hey, Makro.
Cheers, Mayo. Jeff, good to see you.
Things were so frantic at the end of Trip's live stream because I was to be honest, I was sleeping for half an hour, and so I was like, "Oh shit, it's nearly time." So I'm all a little bit frazzled right now. I'm really frazzled, but I'm trying to soldier on and not let the fatigue get the best of me. Hello regular Brick Studios. And Taz was over there in Cliff Stream, said just popped in to say don't forget to like the live stream. If you're not doing anything else today, Taz, you're always free to come onto the panel if you wanna call that shot. But if you've got other stuff going on right now, we always appreciate your work. Taz says not able to stay around this afternoon, mate. Got a charity motorbike ride. Oh, interesting to get ready for.
Sweet, Taz. That sounds absolutely epic.
Charity motorbike ride. I'm pretty sure Shy Time is My Time has participated in similar events.
Oh, I can see that.
But since Taz is here, we know what we've got to play.
I did, however, I did fill the swear jar quicker than what Mrs. Taz did last night when I dropped a fart and woke her up. I filled that swear jar in seconds. It was full, overflowing full. I was not a happy Tassie.
I wish you all the best in your charity run, and I hope that you make some nice cash for those who need it most. Also, we got
Dusty, you can't use that. You can't use Taz fart. You didn't pay for that, Dusty. You didn't pay for the Taz fart.
Yeah. Also, we got a Beetlejuice in the chat. Hey, Beetlejuice.
You're probably wondering why I got this Barbie. So I'm a collector of a lot of things, and I collect Barbies because I'm not in it for the money, but they have great resale. And this is the creme de la creme of my collection. This is Girls Night Out Infidelity Barbie. She's got her skimpies on. She's got her number one push-up bra. As you can see, she's a little extra busty, right? I mean, you've never seen a Barbie like that in your life. This is a one-of-one customized. But I just wanted to share it. I just want to let you guys into a little piece of my outsider collections.
Yeah, I saw you were in the chat earlier over on Clip's live stream, and you were saying that you were taking some of those tiles off for what once was your train yard, but you've realised that space can be better used for other things.
Yeah, man, those are all 2x4 tiles I took from the train yard.
So everyone in the panel is on point. I'm building the cargo train. Jeff's building the train station with the Thunderbolt. And Makro's doing stuff. Looks like Mill's plate taking apart.
I will turn these into Mills plates, but this is what I took from the train yard. So the train yard was 6 48 by 48 base plates, plus whatever those are. That was the train yard. But now it's all going to be city roads and actual buildings. I'm going to use the train yard for the Marvel-themed buildings.
So when you build a train yard, do you just do a bunch of you start off with one straight and then you just do a switch off of a switch and keep going?
Yes, sir. Pretty much exactly. And then I'd throw in a little warehouse, some of the Lego set cranes that would offload trains. Okay. But exactly what you said, a switch off a switch, couple straight, switch off a switch.
Okay.
And I didn't come up with that. I probably stole it from Alex News or something. I'm pretty sure is where I seen that.
Well, I get my inspiration from a lot of different places as well.
Yeah, he's got a lot of good train stuff on his channel.
Hard not to sometimes, right? You see so much different stuff, builds, Pinterest, YouTube, Instagram, that sometimes images are just in the back of your mind when you start building.
Well, that's what it's all about. Because unless it's an idea subject that you submit, no one has a trademark on their own design. Unless you go to sell the instructions.
And I'm not shy. I'll say it that I've straight up stolen people's builds. When I say stolen, I've just reverse engineered it. I've looked at the 5 pictures they put up on Instagram, and then I made that building for my city myself.
I've done the same thing, man.
Awesome. Right on. I don't have to feel bad then.
I mean, and I've taken pictures of things in real life and recreated it as well. It is hard to come up with something truly unique.
It's talent when you do. Even taking a picture and coming up with something that mimics that picture, that's talent right there.
Well, thanks.
So easy.
I like to get a lot of ideas from people because I will be like, oh, you know what, I can use that in so and so part, or oh, I like that part usage. I'm gonna use that technique.
Speaking of Mills, so I guess I'm not very nasty either.
I think a lot of people are probably tucking out right now.
Nice, BLG. I hear you. 2, 4, 2,
2. I'll definitely be getting some well-deserved sleep after this live stream. Because I told Cliff that I was going to be there for the whole time, And I was there for the whole time. I wasn't going to break my promise.
Yeah, you're a trooper, Mayo.
All right, so I'm done with the first thing. This train station, the little, I guess, utility truck that can go on the rails as well.
Oh, that's cool.
I think next is the trailer with the outhouse, actually. Yeah.
What's it or building, Jeff, if you don't mind me asking?
Oh, I am building this train station right here.
Oh, cool. And the blue bus, nice.
I got two of them because I don't think the station's big enough, and plus, I don't like buildings without a back to them. So I'm gonna take the pieces and make my own train station, but I'm gonna have two of the blue buses and of course two of the utility trucks.
Hey, that's cool. Win-win. Better train station and extra city bus. Nice.
Thanks. I'm gonna mute myself while I open this bag here.
Yeah, so how was your time on London Calling a little earlier?
It was fun, man. We had a lot of fun, a lot of good conversations, some scientific, I wouldn't say debates, but scientific conversations came up. So I actually laughed and learned. It was pretty good. And Greg's a good guy, you know. He's
He is one of the best hosts going around.
I agree.
And that's why I'm a member of the London Bricks Guild. I really like his craft.
Always has a full panel, lots of interaction going on, lots of conversation. Nice.
Who's this you guys are talking about?
London Bricks.
Yeah, Greg from London Bridge.
Oh, okay.
Just hard for us to cross paths because usually I'm working when he's going live at 12:30 on a Friday. So unless I have the day off or at least the afternoon off. Nice, get her done, Beetlejuice.
It looks like we're gonna put some stickers on here.
Harbor, some docks.
The train logo onto a 1x4x3 brick. That's something you don't see every day.
Well, guys, I've got some good personal news.
Nice. Let's hear.
Well, I've been struggling to get a referral to the neurologist because I got a pinched nerve in my neck that's really bothering my arm. And it's just been one cluster something after another. Finally, this morning, I checked my insurance website and I have a referral. So I will have that in here soon.
That's great news. That can't be fun to deal with every day.
No, it's a pain in the neck.
Hopefully they can get that cleared up, not just a referral, but an actual answer and get that cleared up for you down.
Yeah, just a little bit of background. I've had surgery on my neck twice already. I'm missing a disc because they replaced it, and the one right above it's giving me trouble now. So I'm like, okay, time to get it looked at.
Was that like from childhood, birth, or like bad accident, if you don't mind me asking?
Actually, I have no idea. I just woke up one morning and my right arm was completely numb and really hurting, and I went to the doctor. They asked me the same thing. They said, "You've been in a car accident?" I'm like, "No." So
you play hard growing up, like tackle sports or contact sports, mountain biking or anything, or?
Well, I'm guilty of a lot of mountain biking, and as well as, I mean, not really a contact sport, but I played soccer in high school. So I'm not really sure, but I'm grateful that there's insurance, and I'm grateful there's medical knowledge to get that taken care of. That's for sure.
yeah, we'll hope all the best to you and they get that taken care of right quick, chicken. Back pain and neck pain has to be the worst. It's almost something you can't, like, okay, your knees hurt or your wrist hurts, your elbow hurts. You can kind of shrug it off and go about it. But back pain and neck pain, I find is almost debilitating. So,
Yeah.
And scary too.
I'm just struggling to breathe a little bit right now.
To breathe?
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Yeah, I just had a stint with a chiropractor because my back was bugging me. First time I ever went to the chiropractor in my life, it was bugging me that bad.
You know,
Dusty's asking the most. Well, actually, Beetlejuice is asking some questions too. It says, when I saw Macro's Castle with the Harbour, I wanted to pull mine apart and copy it. And also, Dusty's saying, is it okay to let my kid play with a stunt bike outside? I'd say yes, because those things are very adorable things.
Sweet bike, you ever take it off any jumps?
They can take a fair bit of wear and tear, and they're not gonna break or anything.
All right. Well, the vehicle is complete with the trailer and the outhouse, or the portable potty, what are you going to call it? So next is a city bus.
Jeez, my nose is running an awful lot. Hope I'm not getting sick.
And I will say, I'm a member of two lugs, actually. And the most active lug is the one down in the Salt Lake area, and they have a show just about every month for the coming year.
Johnny G understood your movie reference, Mark.
LED great minds think alike, bro. Oh, well, that'd be good.
Like, we need another sticker, or do we? Or is this? No, this is a printed piece. Let's get the old brick separator out. Let's get that double G slope out of here. Replace it with a printed one. And we've got to build this build twice. One at each end. Yeah, definitely go get yourself a cold one, Johnny.
So, Macro, do you mind me asking the general area that you're from, where you're at?
No, I don't mind at all. I live in Calgary, Alberta.
Okay.
I don't mind at all.
I'm in Idaho, so I'm not quite in Canada, but pretty far north.
So you get the cold temperatures then.
Oh yeah, it's been. Sometimes when I go out to my shop, it's in the single digits.
Yeah, it's no fun. No fun.
But nothing that two space heaters can't fix.
Yeah, that's true, eh?
We got to get that calendar going every time Mark says a.
Hey.
A. My. That's a Finding Nemo reference.
I'm not too secretive about where I live or my address. I mean, if someone wants to come visit.
Richard Cranium says, I heard you guys are about to get blasted. Is that with the snow? Is there
By the cold weather, I haven't even looked that far in advance, Richard. You might be more in the know than I am.
Johnny says Mayo lives in SA. It's pretty sweet there. You might know my sister as she lives there too. I don't know your sister by any means. I don't know a lot of people because I don't get out all that much. I prefer to build with the Lego inside. That's how I like to spend my set days
Like the next week's standard.
and weekends as a whole.
The coldest it's getting to next week is minus 16 Celsius. The average is about minus 13.
Which it says it's going to get down to 80 in Orlando. Minus 16, Mark. Wow, yikes.
Yeah, it's winter up here.
That's winter.
Yeah, minus 16 definitely qualifies.
Yeah. And there is the man of the day himself, Clicking Cliff. Congratulations on your epic 1,000 subscriber celebration. It was an absolute blast to be on your panel. I know that everyone that was on there had a really fun time. I think I can speak for all when I say that we all had a really fun time, whether we were in the panel or whether we were on the panel or whether we were in the chat.
100%. Always a
that
good show.
12-hour live stream divided over 2 parts was an epic. And for those who don't know, Clicking Cliff has decided, definitely for the beneficial of his health, to instead of doing one 24-hour live stream, he's doing 2 12-hour live streams. So for those on the Eastern, for those in the Eastern Standard Time, he went live at 9 a.m. and he finished at 9 p.m. And he will be doing the same thing tomorrow. So that was in the Central Central Standard Time. It started at 8 a.m. finished at 8 p.m. for you guys. Actually, is Idaho in Mountain or Central Standard Time?
It's a mountain.
Okay, so you're both in the mountain, yeah. So for both of you, it would have started at 7 a.m. and it finished at 7 p.m. And we're going round and back again tomorrow. So everyone, make sure that you've got the notification bell for the Clicking Cliff channel ticked so that you'll get notified when Cliff goes live again for another epic 12-hour live stream tomorrow. I've got to get some sleep, so I'll probably if you do send out invites to Cliff, I'll probably try be there at the start and at the end, because I made a promise to Cliff that I would go through the whole 12 hours today, and I succeeded that goal. I wanted to do it for Cliff because of everything that Cliff's done for the community. I wanted to set a goal for myself, and I just wanted to enjoy all the fun that we had together and making memories all while building Lego. So yeah.
You know, and if I can add on to that, I will say that Cliff is a true friend.
Absolutely. The more and more stuff I do with Cliff, really, the more and more stuff anyone does with Cliff, the closer the bond grows. And I really appreciate the time I was a guest on Clickin' and Wiccan 2 episodes ago. That was a lot of fun, and does amazing stuff for the community, and it's definitely worth subscribing if you're not already. And I know you are probably tired as hell right now because of all of that longevity. But Cliff knows that he's always invited, even though I do not have expectations of him popping up because he must be extremely tired after going live. Also, we've got Steve Weiser. Hey, Steve. Everyone, if I can find the correct thing, don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, and ring that notification bell. We are only 5 subscribers away from 450.
Just wanted to remind you that we need to get up to 450 subscribers in order to build the Daily Bugle. So, if you want to see me build the Daily Bugle on my live streams as quickly as possible, please remember to share my channel with your friends and your family. Get them to subscribe, and then we can start building.
Hey, Steve, how you doing?
I've got some activity. Yep, people saying hello. And Johnny is saying, I love how Mayo Hosko compromises his health for the Legos. Yes, I absolutely have. But I do it all in the nature of because I really like hanging out with my friends, whether they're on the panel or whether they're in the chat. They are all appreciative. They are all appreciative. Sorry, long term. They are all appreciated. Man, I cannot say that word correct.
That took a left turn, Mayo. I thought you were going to say that you're all in.
Yeah, because Cliff and Cliff is someone I have a good enough friendship with Cliff that I will give myself insomnia to hang out with.
And hello, Cliff. And Cliff saying hi to Macro as well.
And we all appreciate people who are leaving comments right now because that way we know that you're there. And anyone that leaves a comment in the chat always gets their name read out at the end of the live stream, and I do that because I like to give recognition to those who take the time to leave a comment in the chat, whether they're just passing by, whether they are in it for the full duration in terms of activity, or they went on my live stream to go do some other things in the background, or while lurking. We all appreciate that. Yeah, that's a piece of analysis. Whenever Cliff enters the chat, he always says "yo." I always say I always say, did somebody say Mayo? Because it's a reference to those people online 10 years ago who used to criticize people getting sponsorships by saying, did somebody say sellout? And also, nowadays in Australia, the slogan they're starting to use in the KFC commercials is, did somebody say KFC? And also...
In the Pepsi commercials?
And also, now that Garage Land Studios, most of the time, you can see him on Good Morning Brick World. He coined the nickname JP for me. I'm not quite sure where it came from. It might have to do with the fact that my name is James Phillip, and I like to use the initials JPHVIII because I'm the eighth person of my name.
Well,
and
thanks
so
for clearing that up.
And so that's why I like to individualize myself by calling myself Mayo Hosko or just simply Mayo. And it's And also the fact that there have been over if I can get this correct, there've been over 4.6 billion people named James since the end of World War One. I prefer people, even my university teachers and professors, to call me Mayo, especially when there are multiple Jameses in the same class.
That's
Because
awesome.
it makes me feel more like an individual, and it's also less confusing when there's multiple Jameses, because more than likely, whenever you're in a workplace, it's always going to be multiple people that have the same name, whether it's James, whether it's Richard, whether it's Mark, whether it's whether it's George or Cameron, names like that. I'm guessing in the next decade there's going to be a lot of officers with multiple people named Oliver in the same workforce, with the way baby names have been trending. So it just makes it easier. But there's only one Mark I know that is spelled with a C, not a K, because of French heritage.
Nice. If there is two Marks and they're both spelt with the C, I'll just call myself Cramp.
And we do have Adshot. Hello, Adshot. It was fantastic to be on the same panel as another fellow 1,000 subscriber channel. So
Yeah, that Adshot guy's
it was a lot of fun, and I do promise that I am fully clothed, because we do not like to have any action. And thank you for the double-digit viewers right now, Adshot. If you would like an invite, if you're not doing anything else right now, let me know if you'd like an invite, and I will send you one. But I'm guessing you might have some videos to edit or something, or perhaps you have short videos that need filming. Because if you're subscribed to the Adshot channel, you know that a lot of care goes into those shorts.
got quite the sense of humor on you, do you? For example, was it something? Nice. I'm gonna have to go look up Frank Zappa's kids' names now. Sounds interesting.
Yeah. I'm not in front of the screen right now, but thanks. Yeah, I guess you got me on in the background, and we love the lurkers.
No, that's why I don't have kids, is because I make poor life decisions. So if I had kids, the first one would be called birthday. The second one would be called cake. So that when they do something stupid in public and I have to yell at them, people don't know what's going on. I'm just yelling out, birthday cake!
Dusty's saying Frank Zappa was onto something, giving his kids names that were different to anyone's. Johnny G says, I don't need an alias. As a dentist, I can't show my face. You know what? I need to get, what do I need to get? I need to get a piece of footage that's a wing, that's a wing shot. And I did just change over to the #TipTalkArmy t-shirt, and right now we have a baker's we briefly had a baker's dozen of viewers. We're back down to legs 11, so thanks for getting me to double digits, everybody. Everyone, don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, and ring that notification bell. And there is some new things we have added. We've got this new piece of footage for any time a conversation about Ninja with the bricks, or if Ninja himself pops up in the chat.
Let's give a shout out to the no filler, no sugar, just real whole eggs. I'm talking about Mayo Hosko, a longtime supporter of the LEGO community, and also the man that claims to know bricks are more than he knows himself. So check out Mayo's live streams where he shares a ton of his randomly acquired knowledge, and you may even see a ninja over there. This was not a paid advertisement for the Cali Brick Click, but did somebody say Mayo?
That's awesome. Cheers, Ninja.
That was episode 83 of the Cali Brick Click. If anyone wants to check it out, the Cali Brick Click is one of the premier podcasts in the LEGO community. And we get to 20 likes. That is the like goal as always.
Number 20.
All right, guys. City bus is complete.
Well, that was fast. It looks darn good with that blue and black. That looks good.
Yeah, I like the color scheme as well on this one. I think next is the actual train station itself, or the platform. Yeah.
Do you build them first, or do you just go straight to mocking?
I build them first because I like to review them on my channel.
Nice. I get your money's worth out of it.
Yeah. I don't know about you guys, but I'm buying less Legos these days because they're so expensive.
I am too. I'm being a lot more choosy with my themes as opposed to just going gung-ho. A lot less these days.
Really, ever since I decided that I am not a set builder, I am a mock builder. I've just stopped buying as many sets. I think it all changed when I got to my junior year of high school, grade 11. Something just snapped inside of my body, and I was like, you know what? I am not a set builder. I am a mock builder. I enjoy mocks more than building sets. That's where my creative outlet is. I'm not into Lego for any therapeutic reasons. I'm in it to be creative.
Yeah. And I also think Lego shot themselves in the foot. There's just not a whole lot of good sets out there for AFOL. Like the new city stuff coming out in January. I mean, yeah, it looks good, but for what AFOL's want, we're getting like the Hulk Buster, Black Panther bust. Like that's just not stuff that I want to buy. So Lego's making my choice easy for me.
Yeah, I mean, I like the helmets, but the bust of the Panther and the price of it just turned me off. I'm not getting it.
Yeah. Oh yeah, like $250, $300 just to stare at it. There's a lot cooler sets I'd rather stare at for half that price.
I did buy the Eiffel Tower though.
The Eiffel Tower?
Yes.
Nice.
Well, I have the original one.
You must be looking forward to it. I can see that smile.
Yeah, I've actually been building on my live streams. Done 4. I only do my live streams for about an hour, so I've done 4 live streams of it so far.
That sounds fun. Right on.
And
Adshot is saying Wakanda for never on that bust. Yeah, that bust, that Wakanda Forever bust is probably the second most criticized set of 2022 behind the Hulk Buster. Johnny G, what's he saying? Bowser is a hot one. Yeah, a lot of people have taken advantage of Amazon Prime Day and Black Friday sales, and I think even Savvy has had some sales that have heavily discounted.
Bowser looks cool. He does look cool. I'm not a super big Nintendo fan, so I look at that $300 and I'd rather buy even just Black Falcon's minifigures.
Johnny G with the Chris Pratt jokes.
Bam, there you go, Richard. Exactly. $300 for some of these price of some of these sets, you can build yourself a 10-foot tall skyscraper for the price of 2 of these big sets.
Yeah, I've been finding myself buying a lot of loose brick on Bricklink, and also I'm not gonna say my other source, but I've got another source. So yeah, I mean, I've been buying less sets and just more loose bricks, so I can do what I want with it.
Through that, the last 3 years, I've been buying mostly just parts. I'd say the bulk of what I spend in a year has been straight parts.
Bevan really makes some amazing stuff, and what I admire from him the most is his tall skyscrapers, because I'm a skyscraper builder myself, and so that's probably the main reason I'm subscribed to Bevan's Bricks. Not necessarily because of his city, which is one of the best. Because if anyone remembers a little while ago, me and Makro were floating. If I were to do a rank of Lego cities on YouTube, who would be in the top 10? I definitely say that Daryl would be in the top 10 somewhere.
I'd have to put him in the top 5, just because a lot of his cities, even just custom, not even Lego sets, just custom done.
Because if I were to throw out some names, I think of Jane, I think of Wixie, I think of Bevan.
See, I don't like Jang City's all right, but I tell you, man, for as long as that guy's been rocking out Lego, I'm not a huge fan of his mocks. I mean, that mall's cool, but other than that, I'm not. Some of his train stations that he did, I was just like, man, nothing against Jang. Like, I like him as a person, but as for the actual builds in his city, I'm just like, I don't know. The city doesn't do it for me.
Yeah, obviously, I think about Daryl. I also think of Robin Hood Weeks.
Yeah, Robin Hood, tightly packed city.
Alex Nunes has by far the biggest.
Love it.
You know, I've never really watched Mr. Bookie Boo. I think I'm too far away from his first city update that I'd have to commit a month to binge watch Mr. Bookie Boo. If I get enough people in the comments from this moment right now until my birthday on both my live streams and in my Lego City Mayo City updates, just I dare you to go and spam binge watch Mr. Bookie Boo, binge watch Mr. Bookie Boo, and if I get enough people doing that, it's not about how often one person does it, it's about how many people do it. And you might end up convincing me to spend a month worth of my YouTube watch habits to binge watch it.
Hey, you can catch up quick and watch it.
I always hear people raving about Mr. Bookie Boo, because I definitely say that Mr. Bookie Boo is one of the most respected builders. And this is a little bit of a segue, but hello, Shy Time is my time. I was not expecting to see Shy Time is my time.
I was going to say, definitely watch Mr. Bookie Boo. Every third video mail. And I'm also going to say, super nice guy, got to meet him in Chicago. Like, I wouldn't say this about too many dudes, but what a sweetheart in the most positive and respectful way, man. Like, what a super nice guy.
And
Cheers,
now
guy.
that
I've seen it in person. Damn.
14 people watching, and now that Shy Time is my time is here, I just gotta give my flowers to Kelly Whitclick, one of the best, if not the best, podcasts in the Lego community. There are a lot of people who have come and gone. There are also other people who have longevity under their belts. I think of the Kelly Whitclick and also Hauling and Bowling, which is why it was my goal to binge watch every episode of the Hauling and Bowling podcast, and I was able to do so. And I was watching enough of Brick Hive's content to not only want to subscribe to the Cali Brick Click, but also subscribe to a couple of Brickheads. And once I saw one episode of you know what's crazy? I think the first episode of both Pulling and Bowling and Cali Brick Click for Bricks and Giggles was the guest. How crazy is that? How crazy?
Oh wow!
I'm
that's a piece of information only you would know. That was actually impressive.
I'm not sure if it's subliminal marketing, maybe with the way that for Bricks and Giggles is pulling it on Instagram, but it was my goal to binge watch every episode of Pulling and Bowling, which I did, and they invited me on to episode 380. Some people might remember back in the last 72-hour live stream as organised by Buckshot 2021, which really turned into a 96-hour live stream that we were trying to schedule me to come on as a guest then. But that was the first day of my second semester, so we had to withhold that for about three months. But I got on to episode 380. We had an absolutely amazing time. Now they're at 1 month later, and they're still killing it. So it was an honor, and now I'm all up to date. And now I'm only like 12 episodes behind watching every episode of Cali Brick Click. So whatever you're doing, please open another tab. And if you are not subscribed to both Pulling and Bowling and Cali Brick Click, just go do it. Hit that subscribe button. You will not regret it. We've got 15 people watching. That is amazing. So I am just finishing up the build for bag 4 for building the locomotive of the Motor 2022 cargo train set 6036. I am going to keep on. This is a train pun. I'm going to keep on chugging along, and we're going to attempt to get the rest of this built. And now that for shy time, let's go back and get the ninja thing.
Let's give a shout out to the no filler, no sugar, just real whole eggs. I'm talking about Mayo Hosko, a longtime supporter of the LEGO community, and also a man that claims to know bricks are more than he knows himself. So check out Mayo's live streams where he shares a ton of his randomly acquired knowledge, and you may even see a ninja over there. This was not a paid advertisement for the Cali Brick Click, but did somebody say Mayo?
So, quick question for you. You said your top 5. If it was top 6, would a chip off the old block be number 6?
Well, I want to organize a top 10, and there are so many awesome Lego cities on YouTube that I'd probably end up having to do a list of like 5 honorable mentions.
No, I'm only joking. I don't even have my city up right now. Ever since I moved, it's been rough.
I would never touch a dress. I would never touch a dress. A pencil skirt, maybe. A dress, no chance.
Well, Shy, you know that I'm always ready to give you your allowance whenever I see you on my chat. And whenever I see other people of your stature in my chat, you know, I'll always give them their allowance because they've worked their asses off for it.
Yeah, true that. Put in their time, man. They stuck around too. They just didn't hit it and quit it. They didn't bump her up to 5,000 subscribers, 10,000 subscribers, and then peace out on all their viewers. Stuck around.
Let's read some of the let's read some of the chat that's gone by because we've been missed out on just a couple of things. Zissou says, Cliff, I never left, and my heart will go on. Richard Cranium says, "What's your plan for next month's theme, Mayo?" Well, as people know, and I've probably drilled it into a lot of people's minds now, but 7th of January 2023 is the 10-year anniversary of the Mayo Hosko channel, and I will be buying StreamYard so I can have unlimited amount of StreamYard hours, and we're gonna have a lot of fun together, doing all sorts of amazing celebratory events for the 10-year anniversary. I have decided if I can stay awake now for 27 and a half hours with only half an hour sleep, I'm pretty sure with enough energy drinks and caffeine from my energy drinks of choice, Pepsi Max and Mountain Dew. Believe it or not, Mountain Dew is classified as an energy drink in Australia because of their regulations around caffeine. I will be doing a 24-hour live stream on the 7th of January, and I will be paying for StreamYard so we can get up to 9 guests plus yours truly on the panel, and as inspired by what Stud in the Dud with Tasman Bricks, who was in the chat earlier, and Lumberjack. I want to do something similar to what they did for their 1-year anniversary. Is if anyone wants to send a congratulatory or thankful message, be sure to make a 60-second video. Send it to me, Mayo Hosko, at mayohosko@gmail.com, and I will compile all of those and make sure that it's sent as an MP4 file. I will load them as a video package, and I will play it at the start of my 24-hour live stream. And so so we're going to have a lot of fun. So that's going to be the first weekend. The next weekend is I want to get together an all female ensemble. So I've already reached out to Adore Build, and she said she said if I remind her, she'll consider agreeing, because I've got a duplicate of the Friends Main Street that I will want to build with her, and I told her, once I build that, I'm going to be sending you the mini dolls, which is the plan. And there's a whole bunch of other stuff. I'm trying to
Is Zambi the Belia builds?
Yes, Zambi and Belia, and Mama Lego, Miss Squeaks. There's a whole bunch of people like that.
So if I tell you that I identify as a female, can I be on there?
You sure can.
Well, you might get some eye roll. Well, you can try.
I'm only joking, guys. I wish you the best of luck on that. I hope it works out, man.
Oh, haven't seen that name in a long time. Mugs. Hey, Mugs.
Ah, Mugs. It's been definitely a month or two, that's for sure. Good to see you, Mugs.
So, everyone make sure to... oops, click the wrong button. Well, you know what that means. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, and ring that notification bell.
Mugs, you know what else, Mayo? Another name that rings a bell I haven't seen for a while, but just the name is always in the back of my head. Douglas McBricken.
Yeah, it's been a long time. I know that he's also a father, like how Dusty is a father, Aussie Adam Bricks is a father, Country Brick Contra is a father. There's a lot of Lego fathers in the state of Victoria. I'm beginning to realise.
Hey, I'm glad I skipped that responsibility of life.
Zissou says, would would
automatic.
give away a tiny amount of Lego for Ninja's voice. Yeah, with the oh yeah,
Oh,
and sheesh.
oh, you
And
met
all that.
Douglas like in person? Dusty, you met Douglas in person?
Johnny G says, Mayo, does Briggs's new couch look great from the yard? I don't know what his couch looks like, but I don't imagine he'd be the type of person to drag his couch out into his front lawn. I think he's a little bit more sophisticated than that. As Isu says, so glad made it this weekend. Yeah, it is. And just says pencil skirt and plant elements. You know, I'm still waiting to get more planet elements on the platform. Yes, Chris Pratt should come with the UCC. No, but you know, Johnny, the more and more you say that, the more and more it's going to become a meme. Include Chris Pratt in every Mario set. Also says Butt Chop is having a 745 subs giveaway to celebrate the 10th time he's hit 725. The jokes live on. Yeah, I had a feeling you might have met Douglas. Was that at Woodventure? Yeah, he can try, but he might get some eye rolls. So we got a baker's dozen. Now we've got down to a dozen. I believe we got a max of 16. We've sustained double digits for the past half hour. So thank you guys for your continued support of the channel. Are you off getting some pieces for Emil's plates?
Yeah, but I'm totally running. I know it's like just me complaining about my crappy first world problems, but I'm running out of actual 2x3 and 2x4 bricks.
Oh, you guys are in the same log together. Yeah, didn't Steve's Cave say something almost a year ago now about trying to get a log together of some of you Victorian fathers? And I'm happy to say,
Nice.
I have no commitments on. I have no external commitments on Monday, so I will be able to watch Sunday NFL on my Monday morning, and hopefully I'll get enough sleep where before your live stream, Macro, that I won't sleep through the NFL, and I'll be able to watch the whole length of Good Morning Brick World.
Good morning, Brick World. Yeah, we're
because with the way they changed their format, I like how they send out invites to the chat in a similar format to what they changed their format to be similar to some assembly required. I think they're on a hiatus until the end of the World Cup.
Hey,
what SAR is? Someone said
Yeah.
the required is okay.
I cannot confirm or deny that, but that is my theory. Because they're spending so many, particularly Brixing is spending so many mornings awake at 4 a.m., a similar time to when I wake up to watch the NFL, watching World Cup games, because they are probably the biggest fans of association football in the Lego community that I know of. And yes, Macro, the tabletop game known as foosball is based on association football. You are correct.
haven't seen Steve for a while. It'd be awesome if he showed up.
I saw Steve's Brick Cave in the comments of, I think it was last episode of Hour of Power. That's the last time I heard about
Steve.
Steve.
Hope all is good.
There's a whole bunch of Steves in the community. There's a whole bunch of Greg. There's a whole bunch of Richards.
Well, Makro, I saw the way that you were building your Mills plates there, and I do the same thing. I use a lot of 2x2 brick supports underneath.
I mean, if there's a better way to do it, I'm open, but I just went to town on ordering these 4x4 plates. So that's kind of why I do this setup. But again, if there's a better way, or if there's something that makes it stronger, I mean, I'm definitely open.
I don't know of one. I priced it, and using the 4x4 plates is actually the cheapest way that I found.
It's a less of a headache because I went, when I first did them, I just used whatever random size plates I had. So these 4x4s were all over. They'd be 2x4s, 2x2s. Like, they'd just be nuts.
Yeah.
Steve's plowing the table a little bit. Yeah, I find this nice and easy. Symmetry.
We love a good conspiracy theory because that makes life more fun.
What is a conspiracy theory, though? What is the definition? Is it someone else just figured out the answer before everyone else, or what?
Yes, that is the precise definition. Figuring out the answer before anyone else. That's why Fillmore said at the end of Cars 2, when he doubted the efforts of Olinol for the whole movie, it's a conspiracy, man. The oil companies are a bunch of lies, man. That's by far my favourite quote from the Cars franchise. By far.
Nothing wrong with asking questions.
I saw a T-shirt that I almost bought. It said, "Someone give me new conspiracy theories because all the ones I had came true."
Ah, that's a good one. I like that.
But my favorite conspiracy is that someone out there has a cure for cancer. They're just keeping it behind they're just keeping it behind lock and seal because they know that there's more money in treating cancer than curing cancer.
It's different in the countries you live in. I'll let you in on a little secret, Neil. My wife is a radiation therapist. She treats people and cures people of cancer on a daily basis. Now in Canada, you don't want people walking into the hospital with cancer because it's a hindrance on the government's financial budget. In the States, you want people walking into your hospital with cancer because it means you're going to keep your hospital doors open.
Yeah, so anywhere that has anywhere that has even the slightest degree of private health, you're bound to get stuff like that. Luckily, a lot of those types of medical conspiracies aren't as common in Australia because only 25% of our health system is private.
I don't know the numbers. I'd have to talk to the wife, but I want to say most cancers, if caught in time, outside pancreatic cancer and melanoma, if caught in time, are curable.
Yeah.
They might come back, but at least you get, another 10, 15 years by the time. And then you go, how many cancers are curable other than melanoma and pancreatic cancer?
Kind of like how when all of those people used to die from prostate cancer because their masculinity got in the way of them getting a prostate check, and so they never got checked. They were never able to get treated. Then they passed away. And really, because of their own egos. Really, because of their own egos.
Dentist.
And people like me believe that everyone has their own choice. If you're living in a free country, whether you're 100% free, 90% free, 80% free, 70% free, whatever. If you have any degree of freedom, that means you have a degree of free will. And with free will, you gotta make some tough choices. And
What's the definition of freedom? Is it like the illusion of freedom of choice, or?
That's a good point, Richard. Sometimes we gotta go.
Yeah, exactly. There's no clock on life, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, anytime.
Yeah, and so some people make a decision that they don't realize it's stupid until they make the decision. So therefore, they have paid the stupid tax. Sometimes it can be as harmless as the owner of the New York Yankees, Hal Steinbrenner, paying $80 million more for the contractual rights for Aaron Judge than what he would have had to pay last year. But sometimes it can be extremely consequential, as someone choosing to jump off a cliff and killing themselves. There's a lot of degrees to paying the stupid tax. Even if you're just walking on the sidewalk and you see a pile of dog shit, and you still make no effort to avoid stepping in the pile of dog shit, and you go ahead and you step in the pile of dog shit, you have paid the stupid tax. And the way I believe, I'm not going to stop you from stepping in that dog poo. I'm going to let you make a fool of yourself. I'm not going to stop you from wasting money because you're going to suffer. You're going to suffer the financial burden. I'm not going to stop you from jumping off a cliff because maybe if your brain tells you to go jump off a cliff, maybe there was something wrong with you all along.
Well, I'll tell you what. I mean, degrees in university, college, it's definitely a necessity in life. It doesn't make you any better, any smarter. You're not going to be any more rich than the next guy who didn't go get a degree. And I'll tell you why I say that. Because C's get degrees. And C's is just average, man. So an average Joe can still go in there and get what he needs to get.
Yeah. Because I will say it's easier to come out of university college than what it is to get into university college.
If I look back at it, though, I would definitely tried harder in my education, and I would have actually went to college and university. I would have been a dentist. Not that fits my personality.
And I think the mistake a lot of young people my age make is they think, oh, I'll go to college and I'm gonna get a job spread out. No, it's not the degree that you take, or it's not the degree that you receive. It's what you do with that piece of paper. You got to find the right job that'll make most benefit of the qualifications on your diploma or certificate of completion or whatever.
Agree, and I'd add to that, Mayo. A lot of people
got to make the most of your degree, otherwise it becomes a wasted degree. Which is why on an episode, go back to Kelly Whitclick, someone, I think it was one of the graphic artists for either Eclipse Graphics, Citizen Brick, or Brickmania. They said like all graphic design students, the first job I got coming out of college was working in a coffee shop.
Yeah, exactly. You're not guaranteed, man. You're not guaranteed.
Because your first job coming out of college is not necessarily going to be your career. It's going to be something that pays. That is going to be. It might end up being something that pays the bills until you can find your career by going out and scouting the right job.
See, that's weird to me. That's weird because I also went to technology school. So before I went in, I had a job, and the only reason I went for post-secondary school, I mean, trade school is not post-secondary, whatever you want to call it, but the only reason I went and got an education out of high school is because I knew I'd make more at the current job I had. I could have learned more, done more, therefore make more. To walk into a degree or to walk into debt without knowing whether I'm going to be able to pay that debt off at the end or not would be highly stressful for me.
And that's where the Australian system is really beneficial to university college students, because we have what is called a HEX debt. So you don't have to take out a loan from a student loan company. You pay essentially back taxes to the government. So I believe you don't start paying off if you decide to go on the HEX debt scheme. You don't start paying back your HEX debt to the federal government until you make 50,000 a year, and for I think for every dollar you earn over 50,000, then you have to start paying back a certain amount. It's a certain percentage of all money above 50,000 back to the government to cover your HEX debt. And it's a good scheme because it's not through a student loan. It's not through a student loan branch. It's through the government, because they want to invest in your education, and they're going to set the barrier of entry pretty high, because they're not going to expect someone working at McDonald's to start paying back their debt straight away. And surprise, surprise, we do have Cliff. Hello, Cliff. Let's all bow down to Click and Cliff.
No, we don't need to bow down. Hello.
Yeah, exactly. We've only got an hour to go.
How's everybody?
Good, Cliff. How you doing, man?
All right, good so far.
Well, as we said a few times over on Clicking Clips 12-hour live stream, they're quoting Matthew McConaughey. Right now, I am feeling all right.
I just figured I'd come on and say hello. You're on my stream all day. I can please spend a couple minutes before I hit the bed.
Yeah, because you must be feeling exhausted right now.
I am tired.
And I expect nothing less than you to feel tired.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm sorry. I will apologize that the end was rather frantic. I do.
Oh, you're good. You're good. Don't worry about it.
I do apologize for that, because I'm the type of person who likes to accept responsibility, because I know when I pay a stupid tax, as I've been going on about.
You're good, buddy. No worries. No worries.
I just
What up, Headshot?
show people that I bear that responsibility. Yeah, Adshot has been lurking away. He said he's doing something in the background, so it's always nice to have people doing stuff in the background while lurking. And we have Ingrid Wynn. Hey Ingrid, if you want to come on to the panel for the next hour before we all say good night, you have an invitation via the live stream game. And everyone, don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, and ring that notification bell. Let's all Well, let's all aim to get 5 more subscribers by the end of the year, so this can happen.
Just wanted to remind you that we need to get up to 450 subscribers in order to build the Daily Bugle. So, if you want to see me build the Daily Bugle on my live streams as quickly as possible, please remember to share my channel with your friends and your family. Get them to subscribe, and then we can start building.
As quickly as possible. Sign up your cousins, sign up your nephews, sign up your dogs. Let's go.
That's a good idea. I'll sign up my dog.
We only want full calorie subscribers.
A full calorie. That's a pipe dream that does not exist in YouTube, Mayo.
No. The reason, the way you define whether you have any given amount of empty calorie subscribers is for the amount of subscribers you have. Are you getting 10% of those subscribers actually watching your video?
Yeah, it's almost like at best too, 10%.
And with live stream, can you get 5% of your subscribers to watch your live stream? That's how you define success in the grand scheme.
Hey, I've got a couple of more people watching my stuff.
Well, exactly. I mean, you don't know. Like, here's the thing. Let's say every short you do gets 5 subscribers. Maybe out of every 50 new subscribers, one comes back and watches all your videos and all your live streams. A guy's never going to know until you get it out there.
Right.
No harm, no foul.
Yeah.
How's Macro doing?
Great, Cliff. Congratulations again, man. I'm looking forward to tomorrow morning where I don't have to get up and go to work and actually jump on with you in the morning.
Heck yeah, that'd be awesome.
What bag you end up off on the Titanic?
Yeah, because some people who were watching Cliff's Spectacular was probably wondering where Makro was. Well, if you're not subscribed to the London with Cliff's channel, you wouldn't know he was a guest over on London Calling.
Man, that was like between Greg and I felt like that was probably like 2 months in the making. He asked me a while back, and I was like, dude, I really want to get on. The time for Fridays at 12:30 for me. I was like, oh man, I'm having a hard time swinging it. But super fun, man. It was super fun.
Yeah.
That's good. Cliff probably will never be on that channel. I don't know why.
Why not?
I don't know. I don't think he likes me.
Why? What'd you do?
I don't nothing.
Exactly. It's just a matter of time before people get around and know everyone's name, right? And kind of know like what they're about.
That's right. Hey, see, Weiser, 8 a.m. in the morning Central Time.
Yeah,
But
that's
you're a solid guy, man.
what Beetle just said. What Beetle Dace just said is one of the reasons why I prefer to buy bricks on Bricklink instead of shop.lego.com.au.
Well, you guys are invited.
I'll tell you why, Beetlejuice, because they smell funny and they're full of dog hair and lint.
Oh, hello, Captain Matt. Long time no see. I hope your health is a little bit better than yesterday.
Oh yeah, and congrats, Matt, on all the new life adventures you're going through, buddy. Cheers to you, man.
Hey, Chip, is that the grocery store or the train station?
This is the train station.
Jeff, you are fast. Holy cow.
Dude, he was on a live stream once. You built like 10 sets.
That was quick. Wow. Nicely done.
Because, for those who don't know, Captain Matt and myself are best friends in real life.
That's
and if
awesome.
you guys were watching Cliff's 2 6-hour live streams earlier today, you might have heard that me and Captain Matt are arranging a sale of some of his Ninjago sets because he was looking to get rid of them. So logically, the first person he came to was me, and we might have arranged a deal. He's gonna help. He's also gonna help me make develop my Minecraft servers for the Patreon pledges paid for by the Patreon pledges, and if I can get that going, on everyone who pledges to me on Patreon will get an invitation code to come play Minecraft with me on my server, and when we can get that going, I'm going to ask other people with a little bit more help with Twitch to see how I can attempt to play Minecraft on my Twitch channel.
Oh,
Hey, Mayo, I'm gonna hop off of here. I am going to go to bed.
Yeah.
I just wanted to thank you again for coming on, Mayo.
No problem. We had a lot of fun, and you have a good night's sleep.
It was good to see you, Cliff.
Yeah.
catch up with you tomorrow, Cliff. Long day.
Is there any social? Oh, he's gone.
Hit it and quit it.
But I will say, go follow Cliff. At clicking_Cliff on Instagram.
100% go follow Cliff. What a great guy, man. Great guy. He's doing his research on the Lego facts. You know, he's dropping some new knowledge. Nothing but good things to say about that, man.
And we got Mama Lego. Hey, Mama.
Mama Lego up late night.
Yeah, how you doing?
10:32 for me. I feel like it's 10:30 for you, Mama Lego.
And Mayo,
Adam's not here. That guy's funny.
I'm not building a train thing, so if you want to kick me out here, it's cool.
Nah. Because you got through that train station pretty quickly.
I really want to break open the other one and do a mock out of this.
Oh, we've reached a huge high of 17 viewers. Haven't accomplished that in a little while. Probably the second super. But I assume there are probably some bots out there who have realised that they're blocked. Now we reached 18. Can we get to 20? You know what I should do is let me go to YouTube. Now we're back down to 6. I should go into here.
How much longer are you going live for, Mayo?
About an hour.
Okay, I'm gonna go do some advertising here real quick.
I'm going to put a poll up in the chat. And I'm going to try get a pinned comment because I'm gonna try help some people get some cash back on their Lego purchases or their Amazon purchases or their Disney Plus purchases or whatever. I'm gonna try
That's
help
the trick, man. I think you're on it. You're helping people. Yeah, you're getting a little perk out of it yourself, but you're going out of your way to help people, and I think that's the benefit.
Yeah, because it's a win. Because it's a win-win. That's why I get. Because if you spend $30 via Rakuten, you get $30 cash back. I get $30 cash back, and all while you're helping me to go to World Chicago 2023.
Nice.
Cool.
Love it.
Oh, we just lost a subscriber.
They'll
We're
come
going
back.
the wrong way.
They'll come back.
Coming back in the spring. He's missing.
That was me. I'll subscribe again.
Oh,
I'm just kidding. It was not me. I'm just joking.
oh, we got Eric backstage. Hey, Eric.
What's going on?
Here's Eric.
Oh, now I've got to change my name. We're 6
Already
away.
big sword.
We're going the wrong way.
Was that an empty calorie unsubscribe?
Hopefully, it was
Yeah,
just
it was.
an empty calorie.
Yeah, empty calories. I love that take on it, Mayo. I mean, that's unique to you for sure. Empty calorie subscribers. You should put that on a T-shirt.
Well, the way I got it is people always criticize pedestrian quarterbacks in the NFL, Kirk Cousins. And
I don't want no short
Like,
man. Hashtag empty subscribers.
They call them empty calorie subscribers because when it's on third down and you need 8 yards to get to the next first down, they'll only get to 6. Whoa.
I'm officially out of what's that? 2x2 bricks.
Yeah, rain delays in cricket are a real snooze.
Unless I
fest.
use my trans bricks. Shout out to Twitch.
So how's your week been going, Eric?
Oh, that's been alright. We're getting near the end of the semester, so.
Do you get a hand out a bunch of F's or what?
Well, you know, I did do a share of zeros lately. So, it's like I can't. It's like if it's blank, it's blank. There's nothing I can do about it.
I can only imagine how much you'd love me as a student if you were my teacher.
Now we've got the pieces of rolling stock to build. We've got an intermodal container truck. We've got a gondola truck, and we've got a car transporter truck.
Whoa, we're going full on vintage. Are those CDs on Eric's desk right there? Holy cow.
I'm going to mute myself while we open bag 5. So what you building right now, Eric?
Not here, but where the ABL game is being played.
I'm opening the same train set that you have right now, man.
That's cool. Nice. Oh, brick built roads. You're a crazy man, Steve. You're a crazy man, and I like it. Brick
There's lots of train track in this one. Jeez.
Which one are you?
And that's a heavy haul train?
It's the new cargo one, whatever it's
Yeah, I
called.
don't like the shape. I don't like the colors on that heavy
Yeah,
cargo train.
Don't be that
Last
guy.
week we were showing some of the cargo trains that I've collected, and the heavy haul train came out in 2014.
It's
was
hard
a
not to
really-
be that guy with that blue one and that red one. Those are like authentic heavy haul trains.
That was a really bizarre freight train in my opinion, because one of the pieces of cargo was a fucking helicopter. Like, really? Just shoehorning in a fucking helicopter in a
Hey, that
train
could
set.
happen. Except for Lego, we know why Lego put in that helicopter. But in real life, I mean, especially when it comes to the military, they could be transporting helicopters.
Yeah, this thing has
Lego just did it for the peace camp.
This thing's got a ton of track.
A maintenance worker. He's got the nice neon.
Wow, that's a lot of
yellow-
track.
Look at the
Got the
stack
nice
of
neon
sheets.
yellow helmet
It's
on him,
like
and he's got a
everywhere.
flat silver wrench.
There's a lot of curves. Is it just 2 things of curves, or is there a lot? Is there more than
There's
more than
actually
8 curves?
4 curves. It looks like 4 sets of curves.
4
sets of
curves. What do you
straights.
need 16 curves for?
I don't know, 4 sets of straights, and then the Y. Like,
Yeah, there's
I'm not going to deny that.
yeah, you get the right hand turnout switch track, and you get way more straight pieces than you normally get. Like a lot of straight pieces because of that siding. A lot more straight pieces than normal.
the Canadian curve, you know.
Canadian curves. Hey man, the Canadian curves, we just call that hanging slightly to the left.
I think some people must be going to bed now.
Dead. Sleep is for taxpayers.
Isn't every piece of manual labor for the taxpayers, Macro?
It seems like that, doesn't it?
Yeah, sleep is overrated.
I think it is.
Yeah. I used to think that until I had triplets.
That would change my mind too, though. I'm not going to lie.
You have
Because
triplets?
I've not endeavored down that road of responsibility.
Yeah.
I could not
But
imagine
it's not-
having kids.
But as long as I can stay awake if I'm hopped up on the right amount of caffeine, without going absolutely crazy, I definitely need my beauty sleep.
Beauty sleep, nice. You know, people ask me often, why don't you have kids? You know, you're 39. You seem like you'd be all right, Dad. I don't think I'd make the world a better place by having kids. That's simply, I think, what it comes down to. Just because I can doesn't mean I should. And I don't think me as a father is going to make the world a better place by me having 1, 2, 4, 5 kids. I just don't.
Yeah.
So I'm saving you guys all the grief. Actually, I'm saving you guys all the pain and all the trouble by not having kids.
Sometimes it's sad that people that want kids can't have kids, and then they
True that, man. And all the
That's the
delinquents
other
are
one.
having kids, no problem. True that.
There is
We got lots of friends who had to do the in vitro and jump through hoops to have one, you know, just to start a family.
there is a buffer stock in this set. Mark, it seems like you'd be the type of person to wear briefs, not boxers.
Well, I have 4 kids, but they're all grown.
Nicely done.
And I've got 2 granddaughters, 4 and 9 months.
They all grow up so fast, don't they?
They do. In fact,
And you wouldn't trade it for the world.
well, maybe. No, I would
The
not.
whole world? Well, maybe.
My
And
kids
I think the reason why people say they all grow up so fast is because life goes faster the older you get.
Well, they do. When you watching the nieces and nephews go through school, I mean, all of a sudden they're in kindergarten and now they're in grade 9. Boom. It was quick, man. So when you watch another life progress, I feel like time passes by faster.
And now that Captain Matt's child is going to be 6 months old soon, he'll start to feel like where did that 6 months just go?
Exactly. 6 months, 2 years, all of a sudden 4 years. Damn, now they're 6 years old. They're going to school. They're not shitting their pants anymore. You're like, damn, where'd that time go?
It only
All of a
seems
sudden,
like
you just want to rewind the clock back to when they were shitting their pants, which is mind-boggling, but people want to do that.
Oh, yeah. Oh, okay. She's past 6 months now.
Eric.
It was like 30 diapers a day, Macro.
Well, for you, yeah. I'm saying for the average. For you, man, you guys were putting in work.
30 diapers a day is a lot.
The wife had a coworker that kind of did the same thing in vitro, for pregnancy issues. They got 3 of them. The doctor asked, "Do you want to keep all 3?" They're like, "Hell yeah! I don't know what might happen to the other 2." They were 46 with 3 newborn kids.
Oh, dang.
That's what I said. Damn.
I will
You guys are
remind
troopers,
everyone
man. You guys must really, really want family really bad. And Eric, I know that's not a cheap cost for you guys down there. I'm sure same thing with you. You must really wanted that family life. Like that was your goal. That was like kind of your creme de la creme for your living, no?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. It's real. We lost a subscriber.
They'll come back, man. Don't you worry.
We probably would have had more if we didn't have to have them all at once, but
Yeah, and pay for it. It was just like do it on your own terms.
yeah.
Because wouldn't it be amazing if towards the end of January I could start building the bugle. Eric could start building the bugle. Papa could start building the bugle, and Macro could start building the anti-control. Wouldn't that be amazing?
Yeah, it's gonna have to be it for me in January because like I'll be out of town most of Christmas time. So
Yeah. Okay, so bam, we got some pressure. Not only do you want to do it for me, but you want to do it for Eric with like IL.
To make that happen.
As well. So everyone, let's make it happen. Oh, West Coast.
West Coast.
West Coast Bricks, all right.
That's
You know
nice.
what? Somehow, some way, I think people responded to
Happy
your
birthday
post on
to you, by the way.
Instagram, Macro.
Sorry, what was that? I was talking
Somehow,
over you.
some way,
My
I
bad.
think people responded to your post on Instagram.
Uh-oh. Am I in trouble now?
Everyone, don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, and ring that notification bell. We all know what happens at 450 subscribers, which is 6 subscribers away.
Just wanted to remind you that we need to get up to 450 subscribers in order to build the Daily Bugle. So, if you want to see me build the Daily Bugle on my live streams as quickly as possible, please remember to share my channel with your friends and your family. Get them to subscribe, and then we can start building.
So how long has the Daily Bugle been out now?
like a year and a half.
Okay. I mean, I have it, but I just don't remember when I got it.
I bought it when it first came out. I have 2 of them. I have one sitting in a bag in the other room.
All right. Well, Macro, I'm gonna do something crazy here.
Love it.
And where's Mayo?
Yep.
Okay, I'm gonna tell you what, man. You get 600 subscribers by the end of January. I will build a Daily Bugle mock using 8 of them on your channel.
8 of them. Okay, 600 by the end of January.
Yeah, but I mean, there's one caveat. If it goes out, if it becomes retired, I'm not buying that many. I can't afford it.
Well, now we just up.
We can make that
the
work.
ante. We just upped the ante a fuck ton with that challenge.
No, I'm serious. Advertise it. I will do it on your channel.
Yeah.
By the end of January. Damn, I'm gonna love to see Mayo hit 600 subscribers by the end of December here.
Well, now we're not just doing it for myself, Macro, Eric, and Papa. Now we're doing it for Jeff to make
It's gonna
gonna
be epic.
make what might
Dude.
possibly be one of the greatest modifications or combinations, I should say, of all time.
For Chip's sake.
Let's make it. Let's make it happen, everyone.
There we
And
go.
I'm going to do it on milk plates so I can take it to my show.
Wow, even more epic.
So if anyone wants to
Venom.
market the hell out of my channel to make that happen, get in contact with
I will.
me, and we can arrange some compensation for your efforts.
Happy weekend, Max. Cheers, bro.
We can arrange some compensation for your efforts.
My guys at my lug have been bothering me to do this. They want to see me do because I told them what my plan was with the eight of them, and they keep bothering me. They're like, "You got to do it," and I'm like, "Yeah, okay, sure." And then I'm like, "You know what? What the heck, man? Let's do a challenge."
Mayo's like, challenge accepted.
Yep, I always accept a challenge like that.
Now my two daily boom walk now feels very inferior.
We don't want to start having skyscraper envy, do we? And we all know what skyscrapers can sometimes look like.
Well, I could shape it like that if you want me to.
There you go, Mayo. There's that one skyscraper.
Yeah, and it's got a nice dome on top with a really thin spire. Everyone get out your
Here you go, Jeff.
window. Everyone get out your
Oh, that was cool, man.
in the comments.
I like that. Is that after a certain building, or is that just something you came up with on your own? Or
It's an art. It's kind of a mod of a Blue Brick set. It's supposed to be kind of like a Empire State Building kind of.
okay.
I'm still kind of emotionally overwhelmed. Was that 4 or 8 daily bugles?
8.
8.
Wow.
8. Yeah, it's not like this ain't no like. I think we're gonna have to advertise this with like mega.
Daryl, you might have met your competition.
Yeah, you know what? Maybe we might. You know what? I don't have as much access to Adele because I'm not one of his members, but I know that there are some people around here that are members.
Well, we have. I just learned a little bit ago that there's a shop near where I used to live, and it's only about an hour away. But they're not an official Lego store, but they call them the gold standard Lego store, and they don't. You don't have to they don't do the limits like the Lego store does. You can literally walk in there and buy 10 of them if you have the money and walk out. They don't care.
You can clear their shelves out.
Yeah.
Okay, nice. I like stores like that. First come, first serve.
I know that some people's ears really perked up at that challenge. So feel free to DM me any way possible so we can make that happen. And trust
Oh, that's happening now.
And trust me, there. If a conglomerate of people are able to help accomplish that challenge, there will be big compensation for your efforts.
It's guaranteed. That's not even if and or but. $25 a plate could build an amazing mock that would surpass what you
Like I
could have
said,
ever
for
done.
Chip's sake, man, that's gonna be crazy.
8 bugles. Yeah, but you could sell the minifigures, Richard. Now you got 8 bugles for free.
Oh, I know.
That's about right.
Like
too.
what?
Those figures, you could probably get like.
If someone just put out a word,
Wait, damn, are we starting tomorrow? We're building
Did
tomorrow?
someone just put out a word? Hooray! We did it! Unreal! Someone put out a word. I'm guessing West Coast Bricks Max put out a word. And thanks for the connection,
Nicely done.
ladies and gentlemen.
Holy cow.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have reached the goal. Thank you, people who have made the connections with their social media groups. Thank you. I pray for you from the bottom of my heart that the universe treats you well. And as of right now, thanks to some rather influential people, we have now accomplished that goal.
Congrats, man.
And
Right on.
that's what the community is all about. That's why I love the Lego community. At first, in the first 10 minutes, I thought this live stream was going to be a bust, and I'm serious. I thought this was going to be a bust, but now this is more than I could have imagined. See, and I'm honestly lost for words, so I'm just going to stop talking.
Yeah, well, you gotta change your train of thought, Mayo. None of your live streams are a bust. You know, like they're all fully entertaining. Trust you, me, and I.
And I don't want people to take me the wrong way that I'm kind of selling myself short, because I'll tell you what, I do not sell myself short. I put myself out there.
Yeah, I think anyone who's hung out with you enough knows that you're one confident mofo. You definitely don't sell yourself short.
I'm sorry that I'm probably not expressing my fullest emotions right now. It's probably gonna honestly take me 24 hours to process this information. But
that's awesome.
Wow.
Now, what happens if we get you to 600 by the weekend? You know.
Oh my god.
I guess I'm going out and buying 7 more bugles then.
Well,
yeah, you might have to, Jeff, by the end of December.
Well, as of right now, we are from that behemoth goal, up to the standards of that behemoth challenge, and almost a dare that Jeff has hoisted upon the awesomeness that is the Mayo Hosko community. We are 148 subscribers away as it stands as presently constructed.
That's awesome, man. That's awesome.
That's right.
Makes my heart warm.
And now after I'm guessing the efforts of the influencer that is West Coast Bricks, now I've got to give my flowers to a couple of brickheads. Sean, the right way, Wentz Bricks, West Coast Bricks. Is it a girl and her bricks? Nicole, is that the channel name?
Girl Bricks Lot.
Oh yeah, Girl Bricks Lot. All of those are fantastic Thursday night streamers. Definitely go subscribe to their YouTube channel. They are a fantastic way to wrap up your Thursday night after watching Thursday night football if you are an NFL fan.
No doubt, Thursday night delight.
I'm going to put some stickers on here, and these are the last stickers of the set, so hooray, no more stickers. We have 31 minutes to go.
Man, I'm super happy for you, man. Congrats again.
Yeah, and I'm super happy for Cliff that he was able to have an amazing celebration.
It's like a whole bunch of karma's all going around.
Yeah, I'm super happy for you, Makro, that you're just on top of your game, and I know that you are on top of your game because your latest city update got more views than subscribers you have.
Then shorts, that's a funny one. I want to touch on that actually. Now we talk about Twitter, Twitch, twat, and all that stuff. I'm confused because I watched that update and it went to 1,700 views. I was like, dude, this is freaking crazy. Like, I was excited. So I tuned into it the next morning. I was like, dude, did it stop at like 1,750? Did it go to 2,100? No, it went down to 1,400. I started scratching my head. I was like, how did it lose? How did a video lose 300 views?
That is
Wait,
weird.
Are you down to 1,400?
Yeah, no, it's down to like 1,300.
That's
400.
so-
My math
that's so
sucks. My
bizarre.
bad.
That's so bizarre.
I've had it happen more than once, though. I've had it happen, I want to say 3 or 4 times where I've had a noticeable difference the next day. You know, it'd go to 2,000. The next day it'd drop down to like 1,600. It'd go to 700 views. And the next day it'd drop down to like 600 views. I was like, what the WTF?
It's YouTube's way of saying they don't want to pay you the full extent.
It's YouTube saying something.
They're like, yeah, he's gonna make too much money on this. Let's just drop it down a little bit. We don't want to pay him that much.
I don't care though. I'm just appreciative that it went past 1,000. It went past 500, man. Thank you guys very much.
But you know what, Macro? I do hate to say it, but YouTube probably did unsubscribe a fair chunk of empty calorie subscribers.
Yeah, I mean, it's weird on its own, right? That's why I don't. Man, you'll literally stress yourself out and almost kill yourself and worry yourself to death. That if you're watching numbers, and if you're watching numbers and you're not backing it up by content, you're gonna be stressed out even more. Like if you dropped a video every day or a short every day, and you're like, hey, why aren't these numbers adding up? Why can't I get any traction? Why can't I do this? Like, I get that. You're feeling like your efforts that you put forth aren't rewarded. But if you do like a video once a week, once a month, and then you're complaining about it, well, that's not what YouTube's looking for, right? YouTube wants that everyday advertisement. That's what they want.
So let me ask you a stupid question. A short is just a 15-second or shorter video, right?
Under a minute.
Oh, under a minute.
Under a minute, you have to hold your phone vertical.
Oh, it has to be your phone.
I don't know if it has to be your phone, but it has to be a vertical shot. Because I held my phone sideways for like the first 15 shorts, and people were laughing at me.
Okay.
You know what, West Coast Bricks, I'm sorry to say, but I've tried and failed with YouTube Shorts.
Now I'll keep pumping them out, Mayo. Dude,
unless the algorithm changes again, the maximum my shorts are going to get is 200 views.
But we didn't prove that, Mayo. We didn't prove that.
My last short is up to I think 150 and 54, which is actually above average.
I asked Mayo as a solid Patreon supporter, do 4 shorts from 4 points in your city, whether you pan out or whether you pan in. 15 seconds, pick one of the top 5 songs that YouTube recommends for that short. Dude, do them up, see what happens.
Yeah, because I've had multiple people telling me to use a specific song that's trending. Is there a way to search? Is there a way to search on the YouTube music library which is trending in shorts?
They're automatically recommended to you. So anything that has over 50,000 views for shorts or whatever, they're automatically recommended to you when you make a short. So if you make a short and click the audio button on your iPhone, it automatically recommends you like the top 10 trending songs.
So do you release those 4 shorts 4 days in a row, or do you spread them out? I'm not sure.
Whatever you want. You can do 4 days, 4 weeks. I'd say each short has to be at least 4 hours apart.
I'm gonna have to try that one day after.
One day.
I'm gonna have to try that experiment, and I am obligated to do that experiment because that's the kind of privileges you get. No, sorry, not just privilege. That's the kind of right you get when you choose to pledge to me on Patreon. Macro is a pledger. Captain Matt is a pledger. Amberlier is a pledger. Venomous Taipan is a pledger. There are some other pledgers out there. as well. But they have definitely their monetary efforts have helped pay for things like my MacBook Pro and my microphone and a whole bunch of other technologically related stuff, because I really like to reinvest all of the Patreon stuff back into technology to improve the channel.
Well, it's super crazy, dude. I'll do a short and it gets 38 views. You think that's going to deter me from doing a short and hoping it gets 1,900? I mean, it's a tool, right? Am I going to use end of a screwdriver to hammer in a nail? Yeah, it's going to work. I'm going to hammer that nail in. I also might bend the nail. I might make myself bleed a little bit. I could probably use a hammer and hammer in that nail properly. That's what a short is. It's a tool. You know, your videos are going to gain you views. A short is going to gain you traction and direct viewers to your channel. Live streams, yeah, they're going to gain you loyalty. You know, when you do a live stream, the people that are on here on your panel right now, they're probably going to come back and watch a couple of your videos because we're invested, we're interested in what you're doing.
Yeah.
And that's
I didn't make that up, dude. I read that somewhere.
Yeah, that's some really good
Knowledge of books, it's great.
that's some really good analysis because you read it from the best people.
Well, not the best people. I read it somewhere. I mean, it might have been
Yeah, well,
You can believe him.
you know what I mean.
He is Canadian. You can believe him.
No, we highly value the Canadians on this channel. We definitely do put an emphasis on North Americans simply because that's where the eyeballs are. And the stats prove, if anyone goes back and looks at my old community tab, you'll realize 70% of my audience is from the Americas.
I love the line from Up where she's like, "We're going to South America. It's like North America, but South."
That was my second favorite quote of the movie. Pretty much everyone's favorite quote is when the dog goes, "Squirrel." Yeah. So after, you know what, I'll trial that experiment macro while I'm watching in between next week's batch of NFL games.
I think you should, man. I'm not looking to steer anyone wrong, and people want to see city updates. So if you plan in 4 different sections of your city, slap in some music. Worst that can happen is you get 10 views. Best thing that can happen, you get 10,000 views. Can't go wrong.
You might get fat on those empty calories.
And the producer, the husband, or I shouldn't assume. What? We're down to 447. Come on.
Well, I'll tell you, Mayo, if I try something and I fail, I'm a little bit pissed off. I'm like,
Yeah,
dude,
down
why
to
did this work?
447.
But if I don't try something, I'm even more pissed off that I didn't even try.
Yeah.
What's up with that?
It's
Silly algorithm.
That's why you don't gotta worry on those numbers, man. They're gonna stress you out. If you're looking to collect every cent from the YouTube viewers, you're gonna be stressed out, pissed off, angry.
Dude, you're gonna hit 600 before January is up. We're gonna make it happen.
Dude, you're gonna hit 600 before Christmas.
Yeah, if we can hit it, before.
Sorry, Jeff. Sorry, Jeff.
No, it's fine. I want to do this.
Awesome. As long as there's a want, there's a need, the viewers want to see. I think just that advertisement on Mayo's stream right there, I mean, that's in a nutshell going to help.
Yeah, do a short on the 600 subscriber bit and
And now I've got to hold my celebrations. Got to hold that just for a little while longer.
I need to grab a missing piece here. I'll be back.
Pieces. So I ordered this set here on sale. It's like a good.
Oh yeah, I've got that one on my desk. Yeah, that's a good. I like that one.
This is the
I
fourth
wouldn't be
one
too
that I bought.
surprised. I wouldn't be too surprised if YouTube saw just a drastic uptick in subscribers on my channel, and their bots started paying more attention and figured out, you know what, this person isn't watching. Unsubscribe. That's an empty calorie. I'm pretty sure that spike, which also triggered a valley, must have been YouTube identifying some empty calorie subscribers. That's my theory.
Fourth one, man. Moneymaker. But you know what happened with this set? I ordered it on sale. Lego's webpage themselves said, hey, this is on sale. I ordered it. They sent me an email. Sorry, we're sold out. Like, what? Well, why did you sell it to me on sale then? Richard says, the best advice ever, Mayo, is super simple and almost every successful person uses it. Just keep going and don't ever give up. Exactly, man. The worst that can happen is somebody says no, but if you didn't try, you don't know the numbers, you don't know the success that you might have. Don't leave till tomorrow what can be done today. Nobody knows.
Yeah.
Exactly. Eric says you can do a short. It can blow up to like 100,000 views. Nobody knows, man. And that's what I say, Mayo, is maybe once in a while, once a month, every so often, you can tell like a little tidbit of your life story. Let people into your life that's a little bit outside of Lego. People love, dude, reality TV is a hit, man. So if you let people into your life, whether it's pros, cons, difficulties, attributes, people love reality TV, man. And you got, Mayo, I've known you long enough. You got one hell of a story that you could tell, guaranteed. I see that in the most positive, respectful way.
Yeah, and I know that I've got a good story to tell because there are some people that gravitate towards me. So I know that there is potential.
Damn, I did. You know, I don't know what the hell happened, but dude, we're like brothers from another mother.
I'm just a giant.
Yeah, I don't even work here. I'm just a giant. I'm just a Wookiee.
I'm just a hired muscle.
That was a funny part about walking around in Chicago with Eric. You got the skinny guy with too much jewelry walking around with a giant. Guaranteed people's minds were drawn to the worst conclusion.
Yeah, the polar opposite of like.
Yeah. Everyone that walked past us in the mall, they're like, well, if I look at this skinny guy with the jewelry too much long, the giant's going to slap the taste out of my mouth.
So if I get too close to the skinny guy, am I going to get hurt?
Guaranteed.
Crazy.
Yeah, maybe it's different in Chicago, but I know the looks I would have gotten if we were walking around in Canada. Like if we walked around Calgary Stampede here in Canada,
yeah,
everyone's mind would go straight to the one conclusion. And it's funny. It's funny.
Yeah. Look at the gangster coming down too.
Yeah.
Everyone knows that I'm an honest person. At least I try to be an honest person. So that's why I want honest. I want honest subscribers.
Dude, that's what I say. Like, dude, just because the doctor or the dentist is driving a Ferrari doesn't mean they're a drug dealer. Dude, they're a doctor or a dentist. That's just how it worked out. Right?
Yeah.
Just because I walk around with a extra gold chain and bracelet, it doesn't mean I'm a drug dealer.
Yeah.
It just means I took a shortcut past the doctor and the dentist. Sorry, Johnny G. Hate to blast you out like that, but I didn't want to spend the 7 years in university.
Just because I'm a giant doesn't mean I'm a thug, you know.
Yeah. Just because I'm a giant and I can slap the taste out of your mouth doesn't mean I'm gonna slap the taste out of your mouth.
Just because I can tie you into a pretzel doesn't mean I will.
And I'm sorry.
Exactly, Eric.
I'm sorry that I'm so driven by the numbers. It's such a silly thing to worry about.
Eric knows the definition. Just because he can doesn't mean he should, right?
Or will, but
that's a perfect example. This guy could walk into a 7-Eleven with a ski mask and they're just going to start throwing dollar bills at him. Just because he can doesn't mean he should.
I'm pretty sure we hit up the light goal already, but I'm going to have to check a little.
Some people enjoy having their kneecaps intact and some don't.
I feel like Jeff's got that look too. I mean, especially when he's not smiling here. I won't want to cross that guy in the wrong way in the back alley.
I wouldn't want to run across me in the back alley if I didn't know who I was. I tell you that.
Well, where I live, there's no back alley. There's just cows, goats.
I say the same thing because in a back alley, there's no rules.
Yeah. I wouldn't want to meet somebody like.
I'm a sucker for free entertainment, dude. I'd love to walk up to anyone in a back alley.
What's the first rule about Fight Club?
Don't talk about Fight Club.
Jinx.
I don't know why we know that, but we do.
What?
Does that mean we're in a fight club? Don't talk about it. Shut up. Shut up.
Shut up,
Tell
Ted.
yourself.
Jeez, Macro.
That's funny. That's the stuff you do with your friends in high school.
Speaking of Taz, he's got his hour of power as normal. In a little
Where's my phone? Let's set that alarm right now. Because especially after the time change hour rolls back, I need to set an alarm to wake up at 4 a.m. Taz. Holy cow.
Oh, wow. You work that early or something? Or
Sometimes I work that early, yes, I do. But when it comes to YouTube, dude, I'm a sucker for punishment. I will get up at any time in the hour for YouTube. I don't know why. No, I'm that nutty guy. I've gotten up at 2:30 in the morning to go to work. 3 in the morning for the morning. I can't count how many hours I've worked that are 24-hour shifts, 26, 28, 30-hour shifts. The longest I've worked straight. And my job's not sitting in a desk watching cameras or driving a truck down the road. Like, my job is a very honest. It's got to be a physical, constantly moving. The longest I've worked, 33 hours straight. I got in my truck, I sat down, I puked for about 15 minutes before I could drive home. I don't know why it worked like that, but that's just how work was. But I've done the longest hours that I've known a man or anyone else.
Yeah, and most I've done is drive like 22 hours straight.
I forgot there was another minifigure in here.
That's pretty intense because driving's kind of monotonous and it gets boring and your eyes start to close a bit. So
yeah, the sad thing is I did it in a Ryder truck, you know, where it's got a freaking limiter, a governor on the gas pedal, and you're like,
yeah, at least if you're working, you're moving, right? You can stay awake, no problem. You're moving. It's like jogging for 22 hours. How are you going to fall asleep while you're jogging? I'm also a different kind of cat.
Jeez, Steve.
The dentist
Oh,
love me. The
And
chiropractor.
and right at the last minute, we've got Garage Ranch Studios. Hey, Khan.
Dang, Steve. That's crazy.
On, Mr. Special. Mr. Special.
Whoa, TLS. What
Cheers.
you talking about? Con, what are you doing to us here?
Oh yeah, I wouldn't want to meet Con in a back alley either. That's the one dude that he put on his glasses and he scared the shit out of you.
Jeez, Con, what are you doing to us here?
Could you imagine you meet Con in the back alley and all of a sudden fucking Doc whips out? Oh my god, dude, you'd shit your pants so hard.
Mother trucker. I mean, dang, like.
This guy has a 24/7 alibi. I'm out.
Oh yeah. Khan heard some people talking about Fight Club.
Yeah, I know, man. It's just I know what
We've all crossed a lot of paths, and Con, you're definitely one that I'm glad I crossed paths with, man. You've been fun, hilarious, educational, informative, made me think once or twice out of my box. Epic for sure.
And we are.
Hey, Richard, I don't know when those are coming back. But
We are actually one like short of the like goal. So
What's the like goal? 20? Hit that up.
20 is always. So make sure to like, comment, share, subscribe, and ring that notification bell.
I hate to be that guy.
Everyone knows what happens when I get to 450 subscribers.
Just wanted to remind you that we need to get up to 450 subscribers in order to build the Daily Bugle. So, if you want to see me build the Daily Bugle on my live streams as quickly as possible, please remember to share my channel with your friends and your family, get them to subscribe, and then we can start building.
I just looked and we did just hit the like goal of 20.
Richard, I know where you can get them right now. I mean, like, when they say, like, coming soon, it just means that they're in the process of getting more in stock. But I mean, I don't know anywhere else you're gonna find them
like at
that price. You know what I mean? It's like I can do some searching for you. I know a couple of companies that do sell parts. I don't know if they sell the burp slurps and whatnot.
Con, are you making your way to Brickworld Chicago next year, 2023, with Brick Hive?
You'd probably be there with Hive there.
I'll meet you at the airport.
Come on, Con, you gotta come to Chicago.
Dude, if I had to, I'd almost drive down to Seattle, Portland. I mean, you live in one of the crazy states, I'm sure, but I'd even drive down there and then hang a quick. I'd hang a quick right down there.
My wife's brother's in Seattle, so she likes to go there. I'll have to find time at some point when I'm out there.
Dude, if I was going, how's Con not going?
Yeah, I'll look, Richard, for you. I'll see what I can do. I know, like I said, a couple of brands. They just here, let me finish this one bag, and then I'll look for you.
Well, that's awesome, Matt. Because I love you too. All our Confederate nations. I love all our Confederate nations. They're all great to me.
We're talking a boot.
No do about it.
No do about it.
So the only thing I've got left to build in this train set is the car carrier truck to go on the end of the train. So I am absolutely exhausted. It's time to get the pleasantries underway.
It's a nice train so far. I've enjoyed it.
Don't be soft.
So Eric, is there anywhere we can find you?
I'm on Instagram, but I don't really I'm not. You have to send me an invite, and I'll preview if I know who you are. But
Jeff, is there anywhere we can find you?
Second-rate citizens.
I'm on YouTube as under Chip Off the Old Block Toys, and I'm also have a bricklink store called the Chip Off the Old Block, and yeah, that's about it. Yeah.
And Mark, is there anywhere we can find you?
Of course, I'm going to be hanging out with you almost every Friday that I can get in. And other than that, Saturday shenanigans. Funny enough, it's going to be on Saturday, 7:30 Mountain Standard Time. Appreciate it, Mayo. Thanks for having me on, man. Always good to hang with you.
So, as always, not as always, go back and watch my last upload. It is a tribute video to the 10th anniversary of the Wizard channel. Definitely go watch that video. It's it was really special to me.
Love the shirt.
All of my social media links are in the description, including my website mayohosko.weebly.com, my Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Discord, Pinterest, and Patreon. Also, my Rakuten affiliate link. Go get yourself some cash back today. I'm not sure when I will build the car carrier truck for the end of the train, but I'll either build that sometime over the rest of the weekend or on a part 3 of Train Month. Thank you everyone who watched this live stream. We had a net gain of two subscribers, which was good.
Yes.
Let's go back and read the comments. So we had Liquid Cranium, Dusty Bricks, Johnny G.
My time is my time.
And Tasman Bricks, Regular Brick Studios.
PRS.
Beetle Jace. Freaking Cliff, who was on the panel. Steve Weiser. Adshot. My time is my time. Zissou Sultan Force. Mogzy. Ingrid Wynn. Captain Matt. Mama Lego. West Coast Bricks. Garage Land Studios. And that was everyone. So with a net gain of 2 subscribers, this was a very good live stream. I saw that we hit the like goal of 20, and I also saw that that the final results for the poll was that 80% of everyone do not have trains to build. So those 20% of people who do have trains to build, definitely send me a DM either on Facebook Messenger, Instagram, or Twitter. Get back to me, and we can arrange something if you're not already in the live stream game. So everyone, be on the lookout for my next video, my next short, and my next live stream, which as always is 9 p.m. Eastern in North America on a Friday night, and for all of my kind folks in Australia, is 1 p.m. Australian Eastern Daylight Time on a Saturday. Thank you for watching, everyone. Hope you guys have a good rest of the weekend. Hope you guys enjoy Train Month. Hope you guys look forward to my Happy Holiday live stream. Hope you guys look forward to both my New Year's Eve and my New Year's Day live streams. Everyone get all wrapped up for the 10-year anniversary of the Mayo Hosko channel in January. A ton of events. Please help get this channel to 600 subscribers by the end of January.
Not even a question.
And Chip Off the Old Block Toys will buy and build 8 daily bugles. Make that happen.
Woo! Cheers to Jeff.
Yeah, I'll see you all next time. It's been fantastic as always.
Let's do it.
end live stream